dressed in red, is walking forward with Key Lodge. They're about to move in. 320 now for Kamara Lads, very good value, and it's 370 for New Ranger on Tats Tate. We wait on New Rangers still away. It's a fair way back from the start, and so too is Light Fantango. And the light colours over there, Light Fantango. It's a little bit on the toe. And try to steady it down and get it up into line. And New Ranger looks like being the last to go in. Light Fantango goes up. Starters around front, so he's not anticipating any major delay here. New Ranger will be the last one to go in once Light Fantango settles. And now New Ranger being led forward. And now New Ranger on Tats Tate's actually the favourite at 340. And you're getting 380 Kamara Lad. It's gone 250 to 280 in the betting ring. Ready to go, set, and they're off and getting away well. Light Fantango's been ridden for speed. Forward Scout is up there with Dr. House. Now, Kamara Lad's up fourth, and New Ranger got over pretty nicely from that wide gate. Yoshida's settled at fifth. Then about a length and a half further back behind those then came going up through on the inside to make up a little bit of ground back in the field. Then came Joanna's Diamond. It's back on the fence, just improving through on the inside of Sir Scissors. Now, dressed in red went back second last, and Key Lodge is at the rear. Light Fantango's the leader by about 3 parts of a length of Forward Scout. He's come out 3 wide on New Ranger, a fair way from home. He moves out there, 700 to go and goes forward. Dr. House is on the rail. Kamara Lad gets off the fence. Sir Scissors is making ground to get onto the back of New Ranger as they pack up. They've followed Johannes Diamond back behind those. Dressed in red's making a bit of ground, and Key Lodge running towards the turn. And Forward Scout moved up in the centre to take the lead. New Ranger's on its outside. Kamara Lads getting out into the clear, dressed in red. Back behind them there with Sir Scissors into the straight now. Forward Scout in front. New Ranger's coming at it hard on the outside. New Ranger goes up the Forward Scout and gets to the lead. New Ranger's a neck in front. New Ranger's a half in front, and New Ranger is going to draw away and win it easily. Second photo between Forward Scout and Kamara Lad. Then there's a gap back for fourth. Johannes Diamond's there, dressed in red, came home well. They're followed back in behind those then nearer the inside by Key Lodge. Johannes Diamond, as I said, up ahead of those Scissors, Light Fantango, and Dr. House didn't get in it tonight, finished back towards the rear. Well, that's 3 for Norm Hilton. He won 2 in Brisbane. He only had 2 starters. And New Ranger here in Toowoomba. Kenji Yoshida did a good job to get it over into 5th, but at the 700, he said, we're not going to stay here. He pulled out 3 deep, and he had to cover ground then from the 700 home, but it didn't matter, because in the straight, it just proved too strong for Forward Scout. Went up and joined it, and then was able to just do the better over the final part. Kamara Lad had a pretty good run in transit, and it got through nearer the inside in the straight, but New Ranger has been a bit too powerful in the run to the line to win it well in a time of 1:20.38, and that was its first run back from a spell, New Ranger. And it did tighten up quite noticeably, particularly on the tote in the final stages of betting. Norm Hilton saddling up 3, and the 3 of them have won today. He won with Noricos and Bold Lance, and now New Ranger makes it 3 in the 3rd event. The numbers are going up. Number 3, New Ranger, ridden by Kenji Yoshida, is first. The second goes to number 1, Forward Scout, ridden by Jeff Gould. And third went to number 6, which is Kamara Lad, which was ridden by Sky Bogenhuber. Fourth went to number 2, so it did get 4th, Johannes Diamond. It's ended up 4th, and 12 was the 5th one home, dressed in red. Made a bit of a dash just after they straightened, and has ended up in 5th position. So 3, 1, 6, 2, and 12. And it was 1 length by a head. 1 length by a head. The margins in a time of 1:20.38. 1:20.38. And it was 1 length by a head. A length and a head 120.38. That's the story of the third event. We'll get some dividends up in just a moment. A new range at number 3, $3.10 and $1.60. Second number 1, Forward Scout, paid $1.50. And third number 6, Kamara Lad, paid $1.70. The Quinella was $6.20. And the trifecta was $41.80. Exacta paid $17 even. First 4, $1,327. And the extra double paid $7.10. $7.10 was the extra double dividend. So place getters returning. Number 3, New Ranger, a chestnut gelding, a 4-year-old by Showa Hut out of New Park, is raced by the Hilton Thoroughbreds, managed by Mrs. T.J. Hilton, T.G. Debenham, M.P. Edwards, S.E. Hilton, D.N. Butterworth, S.R. Old and C.G. Dent. Rider was Kenji Yoshida and the trainer Norm Hilton. Number 1, Forward Scout, is by Jean King Prawn out of Wonder Girl, trained by Mark Webb and ridden by Jeffrey Gould. At number 6, Kamara Lad, is by Sequalo out of Bethel, trained by Michael Nolan, ridden by Sky Bogenhuber. The 4th place getter 2, Joannis Diamond for Norinicio, and 5th went to 12, Dressed in Red. The winning margin a length with a head 2nd and 3rd, won by a head in 120.38. Now that takes us to race number 4. The 4th event is the Wayne Smith Smashwick Pairs Cutis 2-year-old handicap. A very good field to compete here. In race number